20 days, 40 days, 100 days, 1 year, 2 years, now we can walk. 3 years, 4 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30, 40, 50. Now he has grey hair. 60-year-old, old man, all his hair is grey, he's falling still. 70 years will go, but he will not touch the ground. In that fire, this person who died without La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, he will go in this fire. And the boiling blood and the pus of the people of Jahannam is his drink. And he will never come. There is no more. A time will come, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will seal the doors of Jahannam and they will be in it forever. These people who died without La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. And the person who died with Iman, he died with La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. This kalima will definitely, there is no doubt about it. There is no doubt that this kalima, this Iman that he died with will one day definitely enter him into Jannah. There is no doubt about it. This Iman will take him to Jannah one day. Zarur ye Iman usko Jannat mein dakhil karayega. So how valuable this Iman is. And remember, this Iman, it requires effort. The Sahaba, they said, we brought Iman. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed, no. You have come into Islam. Iman has not entered you yet. You have become Muslim, but Iman has not entered you. Abdullah bin Rawah, he told his friend, come, we bring Iman for a while. So his friend was surprised. Are we not believers? You know, sometimes you visit a brother and you give him dawah. He said, brother, I am Muslim. I'm born in a Muslim country. I'm Muslim. He give you the same reaction. I'm Muslim. So this person said, are we not believers? I do not know. So Abdullah bin Rawah responded, Bala, certainly. But we talk about Allah, our Iman will increase. When we talk about Allah, our Iman will increase. And Umar sometimes he would grab one person, sometimes two persons. I would say to them, and my dear brother, who is Umar? When you walk in one path, then Shaitan, he uses one path. Shaitan doesn't want to walk the same path as Umar. But he's holding one person, sometimes two persons, and he's saying to them, Qum bina nazdadu imanan. Let's stand together and we increase our Iman. And he would talk about the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So my brother, this Iman, it gets worn out. Like the clothes get worn out. And the clothes need to be refreshed. This Iman needs to be refreshed. Iman is never the same. Hazrat Hanzala, he is in the environment of the masjid, in the environment of the effort. And he goes home. And when he enters the home, he is in the home, in the comfort of the house. And he checks his Iman. And he feels his Iman is going down. He feels it. You know. Like you said, brother, I don't feel well. What is the problem? I don't know, but I don't feel well. Many people, they say this. When they feel sick, what's wrong? I don't know, but I don't feel well. I think something is wrong. I don't know what it is. I don't feel well. So Sahaba, they check their Iman like this. You feel his Iman going down. So he starts talking to himself. Munafiq Hanzala. Hanzala has become munafiq. Sahaba, they are radiallahu anhu wa radwan. But he feels the difference that in the home, my iman has gone down. But in the environment of the masjid, iman has gone up. So he walks in the path and he's talking to himself. The Sahaba are free from hypocrisy. He's talking to himself, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu sees him. And he hears him talking to himself. He says, what are you saying? And Hanzala says that he explains the situation. That's why I feel like I've become everywhere. And Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, from the Ashar of Bashar, each and every door of Jannah will call Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, enter through me. So I feel the same. I feel I have the same problem. So they went to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Nabi alayhi salatu wasallam explained to them that Iman is not the same. And if your Iman is the same, then the angels will make musafaha with you. So my dear, that is the Iman of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, Hanzala radiallahu anhu. What is going to happen to my Iman when I'm at home all day? I check myself. I should put the inspection on myself. What is happening with my Iman at home? So my dear, this Iman needs effort. My dear, the place of effort of Iman is the house of Allah, the masjid. The person who came to the masjid in the hours of darkness, he will have perfect nur in Yawm al-Qiyamah. The person who performed Isha and Fajr with Jamaat, he gets the reward of all night of worship. The person who came to the masjid, every step he is taking, one good deed, one sin forgiven, 1 degree is elevated in Jannah. The person who came to the masjid is waiting for salah, he gets the reward as if he is in salah. The person who came to the masjid after salah, he stays in the masjid. As long as he stays there, the angels, they make dua for him. Oh Allah, forgive him. Oh Allah, have mercy on him. Like tape recorder. Continually they make dua for him. As long as he stays in the masjid. 7 on the arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the day of judgment. 1 person of those 7, the one whose heart is attached to the masjid. He feels in the masjid like a fish inside water. He loves to be in the masjid. Ta'mir masjid. The Sahaba, they used to come 8 hours on average to the masjid every day. In the time of Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam, even the hypocrite would pray in the masjid Jummah. But Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam also said, if you want to see if a person has Iman, you see if he is regularly coming to the masjid. So how ulama reconcile these two? That the munafiq is coming masjid with Jamaat. And Nabi Islam saying, if someone is coming constantly to the masjid, you can take shahada, bear witness, he has Iman. How ulama reconcile these two? Because Sahaba used to do ta'mir masjid. They didn't just come for prayer. They used to stay in the masjid. Da'wa ilallah, ta'aleem ta'allum, dhikr ibadat khidmah. Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu, he made an agreement with another Sahabi. When I go to my trade, you stay in the masjid. Then when I come from trade, I will go to masjid and you go to your trade. Then end of the day we will meet and we will exchange everything. Ta'mir masjid. Even the hypocrite is praying Jamaat. But But my dear brother, we have to make effort for this. We have to go to the people. We have to remind each other that this Ta'mir Masjid, populating the masjid, this is our job. This is a sign of the people of Iman. The good friend is like a perfume seller. When you stay with him, you smell good. And the bad friend is like a blacksmith. If the flame doesn't get you, the smoke gets you. My dear brother, when a person, he stays in the masjid, Ta'mir Masjid, the masjid is a home of the Malaika, the angel of Rahmah. And they do not disobey Allah. So when he stays in this environment, the sifat of Malaika will enter him. La yasun Allah. This will diffusion into him. He will start to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He will start to leave and dislike the sins. Because the companions he is with, the Malaika in the house of Allah, their sifat is being muntaqil in him. Yes, my dear brothers. Imam bin Athan, he was captured and he is imprisoned in the masjid. And he is tied to the pillar of the masjid. And my dear brother, it's not that the people come, they pray salah and go home. He is in the environment 24 hours. Dawah ilallah, ta'aleem ta'allum, dhikr, ibadah, khidmah. These are a'mal, my dear brother. 24 hours later, in this environment, Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam asked him, what do you say? I'm not going to accept Islam. And he gives him long statements. So Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, let him be for one more day. Now he is 48 hours tied to the pillar of Masjid Nabawi. In the middle of Dawah ilallah, ta'aleem wa ta'allum, dhikr, ibadah, khidmah. 48 hours go by. He is watching and he is listening everything. And 48 hours later, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked him the same question. And again he said the same thing. I won't become Muslim. Within some long statements. Then Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam, he said, leave him for one more day. So now he has spent 72 hours inside Masjid Nabawi, tied to the pillar in the midst of this amal, 24 hours. Dawah ilallah, ta'aleem ta'allum, dhikr, ibadah, khidmah. After 72 hours, Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam said, let him be, leave him. Set him free. So my dear brother, now this diffusion has taken place. And he goes out, you can't see where he went, and he comes back dripping because he's taken ghusl. He comes in the masjid and he takes his shahada. So my dear brother, the heart of a disbeliever is affected in such a way. You and I, we are Muslim. If we do this amal in the masjid, what will happen to our heart? What will happen to the heart of a Muslim? If he is in this amal for 72 hours, for 4 months, what will happen to his heart? So what is the environment of the masjid? Linking people to the masjid. The person who comes to the masjid, Allah prepares for him a special hospitality in Jannah. Each time he comes to the masjid, a hospitality is prepared for him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask, where are my neighbors? It will be asked, who are your neighbors? Those who used to populate the masjid, Masjid Abadi. जो मस्जिदों को आबाद करते थे. They used to ta'mir masjid. They are the neighbors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he linked everyone to the masjid. Hazrat Umar Farooq radhiyallahu anhu, Umar Farooq radhiyallahu anhu, Ashra Batra, he gives fatwa while Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam is alive. Hafiz, Alim, Mufti, Muallim, Mudarris, Imam Masjid Nabawi, Amirul Mu'mineen, 2.2 million square miles. He led the Fajr Salah. After Fajr Salah, in Masjid Nabawi, it's packed. Masjid Nabawi is full, wall to wall. He turned around, like you see Imam turned around. And Umar radhiyallahu anhu, he has firasa, he has foresightedness. And he looks at the crowd. And he asks, where is Sulaiman bin Abi Hatma? I don't see him. Now imagine the masjid is wall to wall packed. The whole city is in the masjid. The whole city is in the masjid. Not one saf, half saf. It's packed wall to wall. So he knows Amirul Mu'mineen Umar radhiyallahu anhu, Hafiz, Alim, Mufti, Imam Masjid Nabawi, Mudarris, Muallim. He knows every single Musalli by name. Every single Musalli by name. Now, look at this beautiful deed. If it is now, 2023, the people will ask, who is this Sulaiman? Who is this? But no, every single person in the masjid, they know every single person of the masjid. So everybody in the masjid, they know who is Sulaiman bin Abi Hatma. Who is he? They know him. So instantly they reply, he is not in the masjid. Not like today, maybe they will be like, who is this man? Who? No, right away reply, he is not in the Jamaat. So Umar radhiyallahu anhu, he walks to the house of Sulaiman radhiyallahu anhu. Pedal. And he knocks the door. Knock the door. And the lady of the house answers. And he said, I did not see Sulaiman in Fajr Jamaat. One Jamaat, one Salah congregation. I didn't see Sulaiman in Fajr Jamaat. My dear brother, I will check myself. I don't see the person in my masjid for 4 months. I ever thought, I didn't see him for 4 months. Is he dead or alive? So my dear brother, the response he got that he prayed Nafal all night long. So the sleep overtook him and he performed Fajr Jamaat on time but at home. On time but at home. And he prayed Nafal all night long. So Umar radhiyallahu anhu, he gave a lesson ila yawm al-qiyamah. Till yawm al-qiyamah he gave us lesson. I prefer to pray Fajr Jamaat in the masjid and get the rest. I prefer that in comparison to pray Nafal all night long and pray at home. In this one incident, so many lessons. No one has excuse. Brother, look what I am doing. I'm busy man. No. 2.2 million square miles, Amirul Mu'mineen, Imam Masjid Nabawi, Hafiz, Alim, Mufti, Mudarris, Muallim, and he is doing gasht. For one person who didn't come in Fajr Jamaat. So my dear brother, how much effort is needed? One of our taqaza, one of our target, instant target is, in my locality, 100% namazi. 100% of my locality should be namazi. This is one of our jobs. This is my job, your job. 100% of my locality should be namazi. And 100% of the masturat should pray in the home. They should dedicate a place in the home as the home masjid and pray over there. 100% नमाजी, ये मेरा काम है, आपका काम है.